Hi, good day to everyone, and you're watching Dan TV. Time and world have changed. Even the online landscape has changed as a result of COVID-19. During the pandemic, over 24 million learners are utilizing the internet, and about half of Filipinos prefer to work from home. Filipinos are continuously looking for the internet services that would give them with a continuous access to the internet as a result of this digital revolution. The good news is that the internet service providers in the Philippines have responded to the challenge. The country's internet speed is no longer as low as it was once. In 2021, it improved by 523%, placing the country 80th out of 176 countries in broadband speed and 84th out of 134 countries in mobile internet speed. What does this mean for all Filipinos who are anxious to get their hands on a fast internet connection? Now is the time to take advantage of the advancements and explore the possibilities that internet has to offer. More internet providers will enter the market as time goes on, offering various broadband plans and rates. This might be confusing, and we may wind up overpaying for something we don't want or require. This guide to selecting an internet service provider will assist you in determining what features a broadband subscription should have. It should also assist you in locating offerings that best meet the requirements at a reasonable price. Let's start with what is megabits per second or Mbps and why does it matter? You should study the fundamentals of an internet connection if you want to obtain internet services that can meet your needs. Understanding the differences between bandwidth and internet speed is the first step. The ultimate factor to consider, according to the most internet providers in the Philippines, is Mbps. If you don't know what Mbps means, you can have unrealistic expectation when signing up for a postpaid fiber, DSL, or LTE connection. Internet speed refers to how quickly you can upload or download data, whereas bandwidth refers to the amount of data or information you can upload or download. 1 megabit is equal to 0.125 megabytes per second, while 1 megabit is equal to 0.003125 gigabytes per second. For an internet speed of 10 Mbps, this means you can download a 1 gigabyte file in 13.3 minutes. In essence, the advertised 10 Mbps is a combination of the speed and bandwidth of the internet connection. This means you can download 10 megabits of data every 1 second. When choosing a broadband plan, consider the one with a high Mbps to know how much information can be transferred and how fast the transfer process will take. Be cautious with the term up to X Mbps. Internet providers can indicate the term up to in their broadband offerings, which means this does not guarantee that your connection is stable with the same speed all the time. Up to logically refers to the maximum speed of the internet connection in favorable conditions. If you're still confused, take time to check this table, and you would be able to understand how much Mbps is required for the certain tasks online based on a study by LAX Internet System. Knowing your data allocation. The amount of data that you require to access the internet is referred to as internet data. If you have a 10 GB data allowance, for example, you are allowed to download or upload a total of 10 gigabytes of data per month. That's the allocation. If you identify the online activities you engage in, you may decide how much data allocation or allotment you require each month. Video streaming, research, downloading PDF files, and viewing movies are just a few of activities that eat up a lot of your data allocation. This table shows the range of data usage for various internet service activities. Before deciding on a broadband plan to subscribe to, check out which of these activities you and your family frequently do. If you're into a Netflix subscription, then you should note that one movie uses an average of 644 MB. You can choose an internet plan of a 10 gigabytes data allowance to watch a little over 10 movies on Netflix each month. Now let's check the types of broadband plans in the Philippines. Once you have a clear picture of how much data you need each month, then you can choose between these two types of packages. Let's start with the first one. The first one is the capped data allowance. This bundle is normally less expensive than an unlimited data plan, and it's usually a wireless connection. A limited data allotment comes with an internet package with a capped data allocation. Prepaid Wi-Fi connections are normally like this. However, you can choose a postpaid broadband plan of 150 gigabytes at 10 Mbps. This implies that you have a monthly data allocation of 150 GB or gigabytes to download at a bandwidth of 150 megabits per second. The second one is the unlimited data allowance. Broadband plans offering unlimited data are slightly more expensive than the ones with capped data allocation. Unlimited plans are either wired or fiber connections for residential broadband but unwired for mobile packages. How to choose between mobile data and home broadband? Whether you want to use broadband at home, on the move, or both is one of the most crucial decisions you have to make. Home broadband is what most of us think of when we look for a broadband. Internet service providers may also offer LTE routers as an alternative. If you want to access high-speed internet in your house without having to use your mobile data, LTE routers are a terrific alternative. Broadband also makes use of LTE-enabled portable Wi-Fi routers. They let you access the internet from anywhere with a mobile internet connection using different devices such as smartphones, tablets, or computers. Mobile data, on the other hand, refers to the data allowance loaded on your SIM card through a prepaid or postpaid subscription. You don't need to use a router because the SIM card enables the device to connect to the internet. How to choose an internet provider? There are 5 frequently asked questions. Choosing the best internet package for your home depends on your needs. If you're planning to have a postpaid internet connection, here are a few essential questions you need to answer. Number 1. What is the purpose of internet connection? Are you acquiring a fiber connection for your business or for your child's online education? Are you considering getting an internet connection for your business or just for social purposes? If you know what you'll be using your internet connection for, you'll be able to estimate how much money you'll need. One explanation for this is that a package with higher data allocation is more expensive. For example, if the internet connection will be utilized for business, you should be prepared to pay up to 5,000 pesos each month. How many people will use the internet? The number of people who will use the connection will strongly affect your internet speed. Knowing the number of users and devices will help you choose bigger data allowance and faster internet speed. What type of activities will be done online? A minimum download speed of 3 megabits per second is required for video streaming. If you have a family of 5, you will require a bandwidth ranging from 5 Mbps to 25 Mbps. A minimum of 10 Mbps download speed is required for online work that does not involve the transfer of large files. What devices will connect to the internet? Knowing the different sorts of devices you have will help you choose the finest internet bundle. Your online experience will be substantially influenced by devices you use to access the internet. How much is your monthly budget for the subscription? Getting the online for any purpose is not free. Determine how much you're willing to set aside for monthly payment of internet subscription. Although your budget will highly depend on your data usage and online activities, it also pays to have a budget range to know which offers can best fit. Sometimes 1,299 internet plan with a 100 gigabytes data allowance is enough for a non-gamers, so you don't need to pay more for a simple online task. Now, what are the best internet providers in the Philippines? With the easing of permit processing in the country, internet service providers in the Philippines like Globe, Smart, and PLDT had increased opportunities to construct telecommunication towers. With improved internet speed, here are a few broadband plans from different providers you can choose from. When compared to other seasoned internet providers in the Philippines, Converge is a newcomer. Converge gradually became a household favorite, particularly among gamers and video streamers, thanks to its high-speed fiber connection and unlimited bandwidth offer. Although its connection speed is an important factor to consider, its after-sales and customer care might use some work. Globe is also one of the country's leading internet service providers, offering a widest range of speed and bandwidths. Globe offers a low-cost unlimited plan with a landline, but its LTE packages may fall short of your expectation in terms of speed and latency. PLDT offers both unlimited and limited plans with a reasonable data volume range. With its bundle packages, you can add a cable TV plan on top of the broadband plan. Although these telecommunication giants has been in the market for so long, some issues and customer service may require more patience from their subscribers. Sky Broadband plans also give you a cable TV package along with your broadband and with some plans for mobile broadband. It has a low-cost plans with very limited data, otherwise unlimited and limited plans with a reasonable data range. What's my final thought? When it comes to internet services, there is no such thing as one size fits all. Distinct people have different activities and needs. We have different activities and needs. Choosing an internet provider requires time and effort to consider things such as your budget, hobbies, devices, and required speed. Because certain internet providers don't offer a specific bundle in certain areas, your location can be a big role. It is also a good idea to know what each broadband plan's allowance and features are so you can limit your expectations. Before submitting your application to these ISPs in the Philippines, if you have any doubts, ask questions. I hope I was able to help you in choosing the internet service provider here in the Philippines and the things that you might have to consider before applying to a broadband services. Again, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/Dan YouTube channel, to my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Dan YouTube TV, and don't forget to follow me on TikTok at Dan Clevin. Thank you again and have a good one. Bye bye.